Tom was picked up a few blocks down. I got a call from the cops while I was on my way to the grocery store. They told me to come and identify a person claiming to be Siley's father. I took one look at that deadbeat bastard, got a whiff of his beer breath, and said I'd never seen him before in my life. Oh, you should have seen the look on his face, how he cussed me out while in that jail cell. Then they did a urine test on him, and he had all sorts of terrible things in his pee. He isn't allowed anywhere near my sweet Siley now, and if the neighbors see him, they'll call the cops. I made sure of that. But in the end, it was all much ado about nothing, since Siley moved into dorms for her first year of nursing school. Ivan went into business at a college a short bus ride away. I rarely see my sweet Siley now, but Ivan's mother comes to visit me from time to time, and we discuss how the kids are doing. She told me Mila was found, thanks to the ever-unlucky-in-love Mandy a few months later. Apparently she called her and listened to the sounds of the street when they talked until she figured out her location. On that note, Mandy went to police academy. Mila was sent back home to Macedonia, a little worse for wear after living on the streets for months, but the girl was far more headstrong. She told her parents if she couldn't talk to Mandy, she would just run away and no one would find her again. Young people and their love affairs. It was the gossip of all the parents from their graduating class for months afterwards. Well, I'd best get packing. I'm moving into a smaller place, a little closer to the university where Siley studies. If I'm being honest, I just can't bear to be in this house any longer. Too many memories of my little girl. Every corner of every room bears her traces. Her touch, her warmth, her love, her anger, her voice. Her voice. George, is our little girl happy up there with you? Did she tell you about Siley? Did she tell you she was on TV, on the radio? Did she tell you she did everything she set out to do? Did she tell you I did my best? I wasn't perfect, but I raised the bravest daughter, and she then raised the kindest daughter. We did our best. We gave our everything. God, everything this old lady has done. The good I did in this world you put me in. You sure didn't make it easy for me, but I bore my burden the best I could in this life. Please make sure my little girl and the love of my life are happy up there with you. Please remember me and honor this prayer. Siley still needs me, so I won't rush. But it won't be much longer until I join Amy and George up there with you. The legacy I leave will be in the love I showed. Write it down as my memory fades. Forget the bad, remember the good. I will forge on for these last few years I have. I will be the family Siley needs, perhaps until she has one of her own. But remember me, God. Remember me.
Cabin in my imagination, it has my name on it, whatever that name is, and you're waiting, watching, sitting on a chair, writing words while I whisper this. Dear keeper, remember why I cried today. Weave my grief into tapestries of gold with beads of jade. Collect my stories and the kindness that I've shown. Protect the prayers I prayed when I was scared and all alone. Oh, and write them, keeper, keep them in your book. You are past your watchful eye. So I'm asking you, please do not forget them, dear keeper. Remember why I cried today. Weave my grief into tapestries of gold with beads of jade. Collect my stories and the kindness that I've shown. Protect the prayers I prayed when I was scared and all alone. Oh, and write them, keeper, keep them in your book. All that I've forgotten in these endless whirls of time, the memories slipping through the cracks of these trembling hands of mine. Please catch them as they blow away like ribbons in the